hello, Miss Rena Bell.
Hi. Happy to be back.
I know, right? And now I'm in your territory. Hello, everybody. Today is Thursday, November 18th, and we are live. We are live here in Dallas. And if you saw my video a couple of hours ago, you are going to know that we are in Frisco, Texas. We are at the Star Center, where the Dallas Cowboys are actually playing downstairs. No, they're downstairs.
They're actually there right now.
They're here, you guys. They are here. We're here in the same building with them. Okay. So anyway, I just want to welcome all of you to Get Real, and I so appreciate your support. As you know, this has actually been a program that I started back in April of 2020. And this was kind of during the COVID time, and just kind of have a different media platform for people to join in. Let's talk about some real issues and get people away from all the homeschooling and the time at work. And we've had a lot of great guests throughout this year and a half. And again, of course, we are super happy to have my beautiful friend, Rena Bell, right here from Dallas, Texas. So welcome, Rena.
Thank you, Jill. And I've so enjoyed your show every week. And it's just
You're a fan.
I love all of the different things that you've done there. It's a lot of value, and then it's also very entertaining. So.
Thank you. I have two fans, Rena and Petey. Thank you. But as you may have noticed, we actually changed the program name, and instead of half hour power hour, it is now Get Real. And the reason why I have it Get Real is because this is actually a perfect example. And what we're going to be talking about is, let's get real about the market in California and what's going on, because you guys listen to this, over 700,000 people from California have moved to Texas since 2010, and then there are 80,000 people that have moved from California to Texas within the last year. So let's get real, people. People are moving out of California, they're moving to Texas, but guess what? They definitely are going to need a professional realtor to help them, because I know, just being in California and being here for, I think this is my third visit to Rena's hometown, there's a lot to know about real estate, and it's kind of crazy, and it's very different. So Rena, let's just go ahead and get started.
Sure.
And just so for those of you who are joining, at the end, I'm going to share with you we took video of the Star here in Dallas, and guess what? We even got football. This is not a football ring, but we have pictures of football rings, like Super Bowl rings, Super Bowl trophies. I'm like right there next, and we saw the coaching staff. This place is crazy. So for you Dallas Cowboy fans, you guys need to stay through this whole show, because I'm going to show you some video clips of where we are. And you know what? Get on southwest.com after here and get your flights booked.
Yes.
Come and look in Frisco. Call Rena. She'll take you around town, because you also need to buy investment property. And we're going to talk about the prices here. So Rena, okay, enough of me talking.
So much, yeah. No,
Thank
that's
you.
okay.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
And so you guys do know too, please feel free to make some comments in the comment section. And Michelle is going to text me if you have any questions for Rena Bell.
Yes, so I'll just start out with greetings, everyone. I love California. I would live there for about 5 years, and it's the most beautiful place I've ever seen in my life. The oceans, the mountains, just everything, the vibes. There's so many wonderful things about it. But also Texas is great too, and I just want to tell you guys a little bit, just educate you on some things about Texas, especially about Dallas, North Dallas, and Frisco. The median home price here is $320,000, so we'll just start off there.
Okay. Can you repeat that? The median home price here is
$320,000.
Okay.
So, and it's incredible what you can afford luxury here, even in this market when inventory is a little bit lower. There's still plenty of homes. That we have 1,000 people moving into Texas a day right now, just from all of the ramifications of the pandemic and all that's happened. So, and we've got builders, they're back up and moving. There's plenty of homes for sale, plenty of new communities being built. So just know that right off the bat. Yeah. It's a little bit, we do have some of the multiple offers things going on here as well. So that probably
Or,
doesn't surprise you.
Yeah, right. We know that in California.
So it's smart to have an agent and somebody who's looking for you, because there's so many different great places in Dallas. You know, you've got North Dallas where there's more suburbs. You've got Frisco kind of in the middle. It's kind of like city meets country. It's a small town feel, but then you've got the Star, and you've got Legacy West. And by the way, all these links are going to be in the caption, correct?
Right.
So that
they can take it. Just click on them.
So you've got North Dallas, you've got Frisco kind of in the middle, you've got Legacy, which is Plano, close to Frisco. That's also amazing. It's kind of a city feel there too as well. You've got downtown Dallas. I mean, there's just so many areas. So it's great to have a real estate agent that knows the lay of the land, so we can help you find the best location for your fit. If that makes sense.
And you know what? And Rena has been in the Dallas area for around the 20-year mark. So you know all the areas. You have seen the growth. And really, since like Oracle is moving, if they haven't already, HP in this area here, and they actually started looking at statistics since 2018. So pre-pandemic, post-pandemic. So you guys, if people need some great jobs in low, what did you say? 320,000. I think we should buy an investment property.
Yes, sure.
Yeah. So those of you who have to stay in California, which we do love California, but you know, we do seem to be pushing out these big businesses while Texas has this big, amazing welcome hug, and here's a cowboy hat, and we welcome businesses and we're pushing them out. Unfortunately, Toyota has left. Frito-Lay is now in the lay of your land. Pga, which was Florida, they're now in the lay of your land. So Rena, you are in an awesome position.
Yeah, and jobs another great thing right now is jobs are at an all-time high in the DFW area. So despite the pandemic and all that's happened, we have plenty of job offers for, all kinds of jobs, all kinds of new businesses are opening, relocating. So that's another perk. Like you definitely will be taken care of job wise. We've got great school systems all across DFW, ranking at the very top of the school system. We've got Frisco High, which is voted, they were twice in the last 3 years, voted the top school system in Texas. So a lot of people move here just for the education and the experience of being in a Texas high school or grammar school, because it's not the same.
Okay. No, and I ran by, sorry you guys, I have to grab something. I ran by Mckinney, so Mckinney High School, which is where you live. I'm like, oh my gosh, this place is gorgeous. That was this morning. I did a little bit of a run, but keep going.
It's great. It's a great place to raise children. The school systems, they're so hospitable. They're getting a great education. We're such big fanatics about sports here. It's a little different, but it's great for kids. So if you're raising small kids, you're not real sure about the DFW area, do some research on the Frisco schools here, Mckinney schools, Dallas school systems. It comes with so many perks. It's a different way of life for these kids, and they learn hospitality, they learn how to be a team. The sports thing is really big here, and it's not like that everywhere, but it's definitely a positive.
Yeah, very family oriented, and all of our kids are mostly in sports. But talk about, just real quick, and we're going to come back to this, the Star Center, which I'm going to show a video, which is pretty amazing, and this is where the Dallas Cowboys practice. Don't they have high school events here and stuff, and like they get to play their games?
Yes.
Okay, that is so. Do you guys ever go?
I haven't been yet,
okay,
but because I just started all of this about a year ago.
Okay.
But if like the Frisco high school boys and Mckinney and all of the different surrounding DFW high schools, they actually get a chance to play on the field where the Dallas Cowboys practice.
Oh my gosh.
So it's a really unique experience for having your kids in school here. It really is. The sports, it teaches them how to be a team player. It brings the community together, And being in a place, raising kids where you have that small town community, it's a huge thing.
Yeah. And
so that is one thing that we do offer here in Dallas.
Yeah,
sure.
It is. It is. And everybody, you guys, is so nice and friendly. And when you were talking about Legacy Center, is that where the shopping is?
Yes, and there's going to be a link that's connected to this that shows you guys a little bit about Legacy West, and that's in Plano.
Legacy West.
And it's another destination.
Because I love where I got my sunglasses. Don't I look like I belong in Dallas? These are Prada.
I love that.
Do you like that? Okay, you guys. And then Legacy is like on both sides of the freeway, right?
Right. There's two sides to Legacy. There's a newer Legacy West, and it's got, of course, all the designer shops there, restaurants, all outdoors, and it's just another great place.
Yeah.
Whether you're visiting or whether you live here and you want to just hang out for the evening, there's just so many hot spots like that one, and it's brand new. Everything is literally brand new on that one side of Legacy.
Yeah.
And you guys definitely take a look because we included the link there, but it's incredible what they've done.
But so what I like about you, Rena, and I've heard Rena on the phone with her clients and everything. What I like about Rena is she knows so much about DFW and all the surrounding areas that she can talk specifically about somebody's unique, a custom plan for them. They don't have to be in just McKinney. They don't have to be in just Prosper. Prosper's like Granite Bay in California. They don't have to be beautiful. Oh my gosh, we drove through that the last time I was here. Beautiful. But Rena, listening to you on the phone, she's listening to her clients and what they need and what they like for quality of life. Some people want suburbia near the school. Some people want Frisco, like where we are. Just you walk to Starbucks, you walk to outside restaurants. The Omni Hotel is 2 seconds away. I mean, this is a really cool place.
It is, but it's not for everyone. And there's other places in DFW that offer different things. You've got downtown Dallas and the high-rise condos and that whole urban feel.
True.
That's, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that.
No, right.
And it's affordable. It's affordable luxury. You guys would it's unbelievable what you can get down there. And then you're right there with the Dallas Mavericks. You've got downtown Dallas, which is incredible. Lower Greenville is in that area.
Okay.
And that's a whole nother
you just
kind
sold
of
over there.
A destination, a hot destination. It's very urban-y feel, artsy, and there's restaurants and museums and just all kinds of nightlife over there that you guys will be able to see, and of course in the link there with Lower Greenville. We got that.
I'm sorry. I do want to make sure because you'll see Rena Bell's information on there, because if you guys, I am sure that there are people that are listening right now that have friends, family, or neighbors, A, that have moved out of California, B, are thinking about moving out of California. And if you guys are looking for a Texas area, because in the triangle, it's like Dallas, Austin, and Houston are the three most popular. So
I would say San Antonio as well.
Is it? Okay. Yeah. And I love the what do you call that?
The river.
Oh, we
hill
should
country.
Can we go to there one time?
We're good. My brother lives there.
We're going there. Okay, so that's why I really want to emphasize that definitely. And you guys, if you're not moving anytime soon, or if you know anybody, please have them contact Rena. She's a wealth of information. She will help. Totally trust her. And if you're looking for an investment property, I mean, this was part of our thing too, because we did want to look at Frisco, and I think looking at DFW, downtown Dallas, is going to be super important too. But I'm sorry, I just want to make sure people are calling you to be in the right hands, making these big decisions.
And I will say too, on the rental market right now, I mean, the prices have risen. So if you are thinking about doing an investment property, this is a great area because everybody's looking to rent right now. Here's the younger families that college students, things like that, and there's the prices have
my son could buy. He should buy, but then he might move here and meet a really cute blonde Dallas woman. So
I mean, there's all kinds of places in Dallas, different suburbs, we've got downtown. There's just a lot of different areas that I can find to suit buyers' needs, especially if you're from another state. It's really difficult because you may not want the Frisco, city meets country life. You may want downtown or by a lake. We've got some great.
Talk about that.
Yeah,
Please.
we've got White Rock Lake, which is closer to downtown Dallas, and it's incredible over there. The lake is beautiful. There's homes all around it. There's trails, biking, hiking. I mean, it's incredible.
That's nice, yeah.
And that's a whole nother little area that's off by itself.
And I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah,
yeah.
and we do there's like a White Rock Marathon, so that's a big thing. But it's a beautiful area. But we've got 4 or 5 different lakes in DFW that are super popular, beautiful, beautiful areas. And I know it's not the ocean, but it's definitely has its own vibe and feeling, and it's a wonderful route to go, the lake.
And I think you bringing that up is really important because sometimes if people don't know, people might be getting transferred with their job, and they may not, and from California, like if they work for Oracle, HP, Toyota, they may not know that there are these lakes. I didn't really know until you told me, because that's not my vision from California to Dallas. And
you wouldn't know. And it's a whole different way of life in those areas, So it doesn't look anything like Frisco. And those are just the kinds of things that if you don't live here and you don't know those areas, it's a key thing. You really need somebody to help you find the right fit for you.
Yeah. And you said something that really stood out, and affordable luxury. Yes. Affordable luxury. Usually you don't hear that. But in our eyes, I mean, you can tell me about a luxury home. What would that cost around?
So, I go back to, it depends on what what luxury fits in your life. I mean, you can go to Frisco and find close to a new built within the last 5 years, let's just say. Everything all upgraded with all of the brand new finish outs, and we're looking at our house is 1,200 square feet, brand new. Everything is new. The whole street is new.
Right? Yeah, I love your neighborhood.
And it was in the 320s.
Okay.
So
what's it worth today, you think?
Closer to 4, but still
very affordable. If you lived there a year, that'd be very little.
Yeah.
But your house, so Rena lives in Mckinney, and I love Mckinney. But first of all, your house seems a lot bigger. A lot bigger. And that's a 4-bedroom home, beautiful kitchen, great room concept, and super homey. And I'm going to show you a picture of us in her home. But so we'll save that for later. But and I know you're going to go to something, so feel free to do that, or we can talk about Mckinney or whatever you want.
But going back to the homes, you can't. I mean, it's like double in California. So here, you come here and you can actually have the brand new finish outs and pick your location, and you're still getting, it's about less than half.
I know, right?
Of what you're paying, of what you would find in California for that. So it really is amazing.
And they're beautiful.
Even with the market like it is, I know it's a little bit different right now just due to, all of the pandemic and what that's, caused. But things still, you can get such value for your money here. And
so if your house, let's say, is worth $400,000 today. Okay, so you guys, their neighborhood is beautiful, and it's walking distance to the gorgeous high school. So $400,000. I mean, that's think about that. Somebody can actually get an equity line from their home and buy an investment property in Mckinney if they want to. And that's close to Costco. It's close to restaurant, that Mexican restaurant we went to.
Yeah, and everything, a lot of areas, everything around you is brand new. You've got brand new shopping centers, restaurants, schools that are just being built. And it's so nice to live in an area like that.
Yeah.
And, a lot of people from California, you're not used to that, because it's wow, everything around you is
so new.
Yes, and there's also the safety issue. I mean, all of the cities in DFW are ranked really high as far as safety is
that's
concerned.
very important.
And that's, not the norm right now. It's a scary world that we live in. So that's super important to a lot of people. I work with a lot of relocation clients, and their biggest things are, I want to be safe, I want to get something that's affordable, that's hopefully newer. Some people are, not everybody wants a new house, and so those things, I take that list and then go for it. And there's still plenty of inventory in no matter what you're looking for.
Right. And like I went running, I didn't even think twice about it this morning, because I went running in Rena's neighborhood, and I literally did not think I was I was cold. It was early. So it was a cold early morning. But then it got warmer. It's beautiful right now. Yeah. But it didn't even dawn on me, because usually you should really think about twice, but when we're running by ourselves. Yeah. But I was I was saying hi to everybody.
It feels really safe out there in McKinney, and a lot of areas in North Dallas are like that. You're away from the city, you're away from you just feel very safe and pocketed out there, and it's nice.
So what made you and Todd pick McKinney?
I think we both we wanted to live close to the major thoroughfares, which is 75 and the tollway.
Okay.
So quick access to downtown, quick access to other areas of Dallas. And then also everything was brand new out there on 380 where we live. They just built a huge shopping center. It's kind of the newer part, further north of further north of Dallas, and on the tollway, and it's just everything out there is new. We just liked
the newness of it. Yeah,
the restaurants.
And it's not that far from where we are at all.
No, and it's right off of 380, close to 75. We have a brand new build. You feel like you're kind of out, but you're really not.
Okay.
So that's why we chose it, and it's the newer area that everybody's kind of flocking to right now. There's also another new area. It's called Trinity Falls. I think we're going to include the link in the caption.
Yep, that'll be there
and that is a little further north. It's still a suburb of Dallas, right off 75, a little further north, but it's brand new. There's 4 lakes, hiking, biking, beautiful parks, and they're going to make it almost into a community where there's like restaurants and everything inside Trinity Falls, but it's a great area to look at, and Trinity it's one that I'm finding that I'm going to with new clients that are relocating.
Maybe we can take a ride there.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, because with the lakes and everything. So where's PGA? That's not at Trinity Falls, is it?
No, PGA is still North Dallas, but it's on the other side of 380, which is Little Elm, Aubrey, suburbs
Little
of Dallas.
Elm. We've talked. Yes. All right.
So it's the opposite side, but it's still a different suburb, still great. Everything's new out that way as well, towards Denton and towards 35.
And they're doing an active adult community over that way too. Okay.
All kinds of brand new communities around the Pga Resort.
So we talked a little bit about the Pga Resort, because they moved their headquarters, I think, from Florida, because Florida is also another state, interestingly enough, that moving to Texas. So and they ended up landing in North Dallas. I mean, we're talking thousands of homes and acres of a golf course. I mean, this is actually a really, really big deal. So, but you really know so much about all the different areas.
Well,
you've been here.
Yeah, I've been here for a long time, and then it's the new things. It's incredible to watch it, and so we're super interested in it because of real estate, and we lived here for 20 years, and it was like country out there in North Dallas, and now it's just completely changed. There's the shopping, the dining, so many new shopping centers, and just the schools, everything. It's really incredible what they've done. And now with the PGA tours and all the new communities surrounding that, it just brings more jobs. more, you know, attracts more people to those areas. And we're super excited about that.
And it's so affordable. Our gas prices are like $5 right now.
I know. Don't worry. Ours are still
lower.
Still, people here are freaked out about it, but I think it's like maybe $3 or something right now, which is the highest it's been in a long time.
Yeah, I paid $5 a week ago Monday. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So definitely Texas affordable. You have great knowledge, Rena. And I do want to emphasize something that I've also learned while being here. And I do know this actually being a realtor in where we live. Well, first of all, where I sell real estate, you cannot buy anything at 320 in Rockland. I mean, you're like the older homes that have been there forever, need fixing up, are starting at $500,000. We're talking a tiny home that needs fixing. We'll probably over $500,000. Mm-hmm. So, and so I do feel bad for a lot of the first time home buyers who can't afford. We're Rockland, Roseville, because of the schools and everything. But there was so many people don't realize you don't have to be here. You can bring your family to Texas. There's so many job opportunities. And when you guys are, first of all, if you have any questions, please put them in the chat box that we can share with Rena. And I did notice just from being in real estate in California and here, so when I put a listing on the market and somebody goes to Zillow or Realtor.com, they think they're contacting me and they're not. They're just contacting any agent. So just be very careful when you go into those sites. Go with an expert in the area. Don't just start clicking away, because when you start clicking away, you're going to get a ton of spam calls. Contact Rena. She will definitely take care of you. She knows her stuff. I mean, really, I'm super impressed because this is such a big city, but you know so much of all the different areas because you've lived here for so long. Yeah.
And I kind of make it my thing. Like, I want those people to be happy, you know, and there's just a lot of different places and so much to offer here in Texas. Yeah. So much to offer in DFW. We want to make sure that you're happy, you know, and that the location that you choose is what the lifestyle that you want. And we offer so many different things. Mm-hmm. And I forgot to mention the sports.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yes. So if you're not a sports fan, it's okay. I'm not a huge sports fan, although I do love the Cowboys. But we've got the Dallas Mavericks downtown. We've got the Cowboys, all the star, all of the hoopla that goes with it. It's so incredible. It's just, it makes you excited even when you're not the Cowboys, like you're not that big into football. Come, just check out the star, and it will get you excited. So so we've got the Cowboys, we've got the Texas Rangers in Arlington, which is not about 35 minutes away. That's a great way to spend the summer, is going to baseball games. That is an incredible stadium over there, and it's like a little city, and it really is a unique experience to go to one of those games. So you've got the Cowboys, you've got the Star, you have, you know, the Dallas Mavericks. I didn't even get into that, but it's a blast.
Mark Cuban is amazing too. I mean, he's done a great job too. Yeah, you guys have you got a great governor, you got great owners of sports, and they provide jobs. So look at all the jobs.
Yeah, and it's just to those experiences of going to those games. A lot of families, you know, get season tickets, and that's their thing. That's what they do. I mean, the Dallas Mavericks, again, I didn't even touch on that, but you're in downtown, all of what the surrounding areas and what you can do down there, along with going to the game, you can make that like a whole new hobby that you've never tried.
And there's concerts.
Those games are incredible. And the concerts and just all the things that are going on around the games at game times. And then you've got, of course, Arlington with the Texas Rangers and the baseball games, Six Flags, all the fun things there. So there's a lot to do. I mean, you know, we do the best we can without mountains and oceans. Let's just put it that way.
Oh my gosh, I love that, Texas, and the Southern hospitality that goes with it. I mean, total Southern hospitality. Yes, and I appreciate that.
And you feel it. It's
completely.
And there's warmth, and there's the community feeling, and just people are so nice. And we've, you know, welcomed everyone with open arms. I feel like all of my neighbors are from either Florida, California, New York. I mean, and they're great. They're having a great time. They're excited. They have a beautiful house. But they're safe. There's plenty to do. Their kids are taken care of. We have, we have all of the things to offer. We really do.
And I do definitely feel the Southern hospitality, and it is a different feel. I mean, believe me, of course, I love California. I love where I live. Every community is different. And even last night, so Rena had people over her house last night, other great real estate agents that she works with. And oh my God, every single person that walked in that door was genuine, had great conversations with each one. And it was just the Southern hospitality. Like, I just felt so welcomed, and it was so nice to meet with them. But let's go back to the Frisco Center for a minute,
Sure.
because you guys come here. You bring your grandson here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tell me, like, what is that about? Like, what do you do?
So I think that the really cool thing about this is, kids, especially through the pandemic, there was just, what do you do with your kids? And that they had this whole stadium set up that looks identical to the football, the big one downtown Dallas.
Yeah.
I mean, it has the turf, the screens, and the
so
kids
cool.
fit. So
Yeah.
a lot of the moms take their kids over to the stadium. It's called
Okay.
the mini stadium. And
We're going to show you that.
They're out there playing. It's like a little playground for them. So it's really fun and we do a lot of events here. I mean, our real estate company, we do tons of events. But
tell me about,
because Christmas tree lighting is coming up. We did like a little Halloween festival. There's always something going on here at the Star, but it's kid friendly. I mean, I wish you guys could see on any given day. Especially on the weekends on a Saturday morning. But we've got these little cute young mom and dads with their kids running on the fields, and there's all the restaurants. So they're going to brunch, and then they're taking their kids over to this to the fields, and we do that often with Brody,
their grandson.
So it's just a really unique experience for them to grow up around this incredible. What they've done here at the Star.
And what I get a feel of, it kind of reminds me of downtown Disney too.
Yes.
It really does.
It really is.
Yeah.
You felt it when we were driving in today.
Yes.
They've got the whole Christmas tree lighting tonight. And it's just, it's exciting. It's fun. It's something different.
Yeah.
And to offer, our families and our kids. So it really is. They've really tried to go out of their way to make it kid friendly.
Yeah.
And so these kids are running around. They don't even realize how good they have
it.
They really don't.
A Dallas Cowboy could be walking out the door
all the time, and they're great. Like they're all like really nice, genuine guys.
Yeah.
And so they're just like they're all around the coaches,
crazy.
and it's just it's a fun.
So
it's a really fun place.
When we're done here, we can go watch them practice. Time is running. Time is a ticking. But I do want to share with you. Okay, but before we go into the Frisco, and I so appreciate you guys waiting, because I'm going to show you. I mean, literally we're on the same level. Is the trophies, the rings, all of that. And I'm going to show that to you. But before we do, first of all, make sure you contact Rena Bell. She's the Texas expert in real estate. She will guide you. And is there anything that, Rena, that you wanted to close with?
Yeah, I just want to say, you guys, if you ever have any questions, you're not really looking to move or relocate, but you just have some questions maybe for a friend or a family member, or you're just curious, please don't hesitate to reach out, because I'm just here to add value. I'll answer any of your questions. I'll do home tours for you, whatever it is. Don't hesitate to reach out. I do want to just remind everybody, if you are looking to move, make some kind of move in the future. You want an agent that knows the lay of the land, that can help you find the right location for you, for your fit, for your family. And I'm here to do that.
Yeah. And you're more of a consultant. You're not pushy. You're not. It's all about the person.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah. And I hear that on the phone calls that you're talking with your clients. Yeah. Rena, thank you. I so appreciate it.
Yeah.
So Rena was in Rockland, and now I'm in Dallas. I'd much rather be here interviewing you. So this was Rena returned, and super excited, and She's a very good friend of mine, so please, you guys don't hesitate, especially if you want to buy investment property. My gosh, there's a ton of options here for you.
Yeah.
So how we're going to end this, and I'm going to share my screen. So we actually had some pictures, and this was in Rena's home last night before all the fun guests came over, and her home is super cozy and comfortable. A lot of Southern hospitality. But you know what we're going to do? We are going to play this video. So this was today at the Star Center in the front. So just imagine the excitement. It was so cool. Here we go. Okay, I am here at the Ford Center for the Dallas Cowboys. And this is a fun little practice that kids come and play at during the weekends, but they're obviously getting ready to do the Christmas lights. That's going to be so cool. Welcome, you guys, to the Dallas Cowboys Star Center. If you guys are Dallas Cowboy fans, your mouth is probably drooling right now, because this is where they practice, and this is where their corporate headquarters are. Okay, so just so you know too, they don't practice on this field. This is the field that Rena was talking about. They practice behind there.
Yeah, that's
to the left a little bit.
Yeah, it's like a replica of the actual field that they practice on, and that is, they you can't see that obviously, but it really is cool.
And that big
it looks
screen,
just like it. I know.
Because they do play the games. Like we can come and watch, sit out here and watch them play on the big screen. That's super cool.
And that's where, like at Halloween or Christmas, we do movies on the lawn a lot, and it's just a cool thing.
And this is your real estate company that is putting this on.
Yes, but we do it for the entire
everybody.
North Dallas communities, all of them.
Okay.
So anybody can come.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. That is so cool. So there I am. I'm super excited. And if you guys want, if you need anything, text me, because they have so much stuff. And this is like, we're right here, like right next door to it. Everything's connected. So this pro shop was amazing. Okay, you guys, this is where we are. This is the entrance. Well, first of all, there was this amazing entrance. So I took kind of a shot down the hallway, and you can see all the helmets there. Whoa! Look at those trophies. This is so cool.
Amazing.
So Dallas
it's like
Cowboy
a little
fans.
museum inside.
Yeah. And we were right next to the coaches, and a couple of the players were like right
there.
behind us.
Right
yeah.
there.
And then this is why they work so hard. Look at that ring. Okay, I hope you guys are seeing that. That ring is amazing. So anyway, this is part of the Star Center in Frisco, and I think, Rena, you deserve some time to go play. So we're going to go play.
You too.
Okay. We're going to go play. So everybody, thank you so much. And we're going to find a way for that ring to fit, said Michelle. Absolutely. So everybody, thank you so much for joining this Get Real. And today's topic, our segment was visiting the Dallas area, talking with Rena Bell, because Get Real, a lot of people and a lot of companies are moving out of California. So let's make sure that when we are doing that real estate move, that we are actually going with the right person and the right company. And that's Rena Bell with Momentum. And Rena, thank you so much. We're gonna go play now. We're gonna go watch the Cowboys. You guys, we're gonna go watch the Cowboys right now. All right, so we're gonna stop the live stream. Thanks, you guys. We will see you next week. Oh no, next week is Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and then we have some great.
That's already
I know
here.
already. We have some great the end of the year specials coming up for Get Real, and one is gonna be a trust attorney and a tax attorney that's coming on, because we're getting to the end of the year. What do you need to do to prepare and save money on taxes? All right, you guys, see you in 2 weeks. Have a blessed day. Remember, be kind to others, and one smile to somebody else can warm your heart, and it's going to warm their heart as well, because you never know what anybody is going through. And during these holiday times, it can be very challenging for others. And as we are out there being so grateful for what we have, just a smile to somebody can make a difference. So let's be kind. All right, you guys, have a great day. And oh my gosh, let's go get a football. Bye-bye.